Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in the garden again to get a lot more work done. We have a lot of stuff to plant, direct sowed, and some seed starts that are already ready to go in the ground. And then also the big thing, we are building our cattle panel trellis with one of our gardens. And so that is going to be the biggest project today, is that trellis. So I'm going to kind of walk y'all through how we're doing that, all those plans. But first, we have a few things to kind of fix up in the garden. I'll kind of show you that real quick. So here is our garden, just for anyone who hasn't seen it already. In the last video, you can kind of see a little bit better on this side. We had put up this twine to show kind of the square foot gardening method to know where the plants are going. Like I said in that one, I wasn't expecting the string to stay up very long. It was really just so I could see for right then. So we will need to kind of fix that along. The trellis will go from the inside of this garden box out to the grass over there, so we'll need to pull this rope up anyways. But after filling this garden bed, the dirt has kind of shifted, and you can see how it's kind of gone down a little bit. So we need to just kind of shift it around a little bit and kind of level it out there. So level out the dirt, take up all the twine. This one, I don't really know that we're going to do anything in there today, but this is the other box that we will be planting a lot. So I just need to kind of fix it, kind of spread the dirt even around there. Last year, the side of this bed had fallen out, and so a lot of dirt went out of it. So it doesn't look too bad with the leaves, but we do need to replace the dirt in that corner there.
Riding out the waves, all the ebbs and flows used to bring me down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now.
So I've got this first bed done, just got all that dirt kind of spread out throughout there. I did plant some chives the other week, just in this spot back here, so I really left that whole side of the bed alone. This side over here was really where the dirt was kind of piled up in the middle, and I needed to spread it out. So I got this one done, so now I'm going to go over and do this bed right over here real quick.
Feeling now, used to lose my ground. I'm wiser now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Learn to sail the storm. Know and have a plan. Used to get knocked down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. Ride it out.
So we've just got this other bed all fixed up here. The compost, we just did all this last year, and so it's still pretty fresh. We didn't need to top it off or anything. But here my husband just filled in that little hole with some more compost. So this bed will be good to plant in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the trellis over here. I may need to call for some assistance soon, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get started. What I've got to use is 2 big cattle panels. So I've got 2 there. I've got 5 T-posts. I really wanted 6, but I'm just going to try to make 5 work for now. And then just back here, I've got some zip ties. And that's how I'm going to connect the T-post to the cattle panel. That way if I ever need to take it down or do anything, it'll be super easy to work on. So what I'm gonna do first is try to sink 2 T-posts into the inside of each of these corners here. And then, well, I'm not really sure. That's what I'm gonna start with. Then we'll figure out what the next step is gonna be. But first I'm just gonna get these T-posts put into the inside corner of this bed here.
On the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong. 'Cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone.
So we just got about halfway done with the trellis. I didn't realize that these were as short as they were and that they come in different lengths. That was my bad. So we ended up putting the 2 that we got together and just kind of zip tied them up here in the middle. Just like that. So we ended up using 2 cattle panels for this one little section. We also did have another T-post. We've still got 1 more to put in the ground, but so I was able to put 3 in the bed, and then we'll have 3 on this side as well. I didn't talk too much about what we were doing because realizing that this wasn't going to go the full length kind of threw us for a loop, so we just kind of had to figure that out as we went. So showing y'all what we did real quick. We just put the 3 T-posts on the inside of the garden boxes. And then between the wall of the box and the T-post, we just put the cattle panel, put them up with zip ties, brought it over, zip tied it to the other cattle panel, and then zip tied it over here to these T-posts. So my husband is about to go grab 2 more cattle panels. We could get the longer one, but I'm not exactly what length that would be. But also, this isn't a perfect rounded shape. It kind of points in the middle because of the 2 meeting, and so I would rather continue the shape on throughout the tunnel instead of doing something different. So he is about to grab that, run to town real quick to do that. I'll show you from this other side what it's looking like. So it is like that. So there's just going to be another one right here beside it. While he's doing that, I do have a few things to go ahead and plant and finish up, so I'm going to do that while he's running out. One of those things is I plan on planting the vegetables like green beans, loofah. That's why I have this trellis, is so they can vine up. But coming from this side where the road is, I doubt that they're going to wrap all the way around to this side. And even if they did, that would take all summer, and I want something kind of pretty over here on the side of the road. So I'm gonna dig up some of the dirt, because this is hard. You can't grow anything in that. So I'm going to dig up the grass and dirt just right here, put some of our topsoil and compost right there so I can plant some flowers that will vine up the trellis. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then probably go ahead and get some more stuff planted until we get the trellis up.
Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong. this might go on for long. Guess I was wrong, and he's always there for you. I keep living alone.
So I just shoveled out this little bit. I will, once we get the other cattle panel, I'll end up shoveling out the rest of the way. But while shoveling, I realized that this dirt is actually pretty good dirt. Like, I thought it was going to be really hard, but this is really nice dirt. So I'm not going to shovel any deeper and then put like our good dirt in there, because I think this is perfectly fine. But I am going to fill this up with some compost just to help my plants better along. Maybe it'll make them grow really nice. So I'm just going to fill this little area in with some compost. Like I said, as we extend this trellis in just a little bit, I'll continue to dig and fill it up the rest of the way.
Wanting more, this is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him.
So I'm just going to come over here to this bed real quick. I don't want to plant anything in the bed that we're working with right now, just because if I put the seeds in and then trying to get all the trellis up, I don't want to mess up the seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and start and get the stuff planted into this box. We've got a bunch of different things that we're planting today. A few flowers, so the black-eyed Susan and then the purple cone flowers we'll be doing in that other bed later. We've got some lettuce seeds that will be going in this box. I started lettuce from seed last year and it worked out really well, so I'm going to start it from seed again. I've got a few different types of carrots that will be going in that other bed as well. Just these little finger carrots, some cosmic purple, and then just some normal orange carrots. I'm really not sure what kind they are. They're just in a little bag. So we've got all those we'll be doing. And then lastly, since I didn't start my own seeds inside, I just went to our plant nursery about a week or two ago and got some starts already. All that I'm going to do today is some broccoli. We've got 8 different broccoli plants, so we'll be doing all this broccoli in this bed. And then also while I was there, I went ahead and picked up some strawberries. Strawberries weren't on my list to plant, but I saw them there. I went ahead and got them just because I thought it would be good. So they weren't originally on the list to grow. Didn't really have space on my list for them, but since I picked them up, I'm just gonna put them in this bed also and kind of shift things around. So to kind of show y'all how this bed's gonna be laid out, I'm gonna do the strawberries along this section, some broccoli right through here, maybe just a row or two of lettuce, and then later on here in a few weeks we will get some of those really small like ornamental pumpkins just planted along here. So I'm just going to work my way with the strawberries and then go down to the lettuce. Like I said, the strawberries and the broccoli did come from the plant nursery. So the kind of strawberries I got are these Ozark Beauty, just ever-bearing strawberries. There's 6 in here, so I'm just going to kind of space them out throughout here over evenly. Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead, use this tool I got from Tractor Supply. You just kind of push it down. Oh wait, well, you push this, that way it opens. Push it down and then just bring it up and it makes a nice little hole there. So I'm going to release that dirt and see where I want these to go exactly. And then we will get the strawberries planted. So we're going to take the strawberry, I want you to kind of mess with the roots a little bit down here. Don't pull on them, just kind of like, or I'll do it like that. There we go. And now I want you to put it in the hole. Good job. And now we're gonna fill that up. Press some dirt around it. Good job. Yes, sir? Yeah, you're gonna do it? Here, let me do the roots a little bit. There we go. Alright, we put it in that one.
Yeah.
Good job. Careful, don't smush the leaves.
Sorry.
It's okay. There we go.
I did it.
Yeah, can you reach over there? Can you reach this one? Hold on. Alright, can you reach in there?
Yes, I can.
Good job. Here, let's go to the other side. Okay, hold on. Here, go around.
Wow.
It'll make it easier.
To get.
Yeah. Alright.
I have fun.
You're having fun. Good. Watch out. Don't smush the leaves. Good. You gotta do these 2 more.
Mom,
Yeah?
we'll do this.
Okay, good. Yep.
That is.
There we go. Nice. Last one. Good job. Yep.
That is good.
Uh-huh.
That is good.
Yeah, you did great.
Weed.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna dig some holes for the broccoli, but I'll call you over whenever I'm ready for you to plant those, okay?
Okay.
Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, so now is the broccoli again. Just got these starts from the plant nursery. I have 8 of them, and it's just this broccolini, sweet stem broccoli. I decided to do broccolini this time instead of just like a broccoli head. Thought it might just be something different. So I've got 8 of these. I'm going to get out of their pots real quick. Oh, that one. So our chicken jumped up and knocked our plants over the other week, or not the other week, like a week ago. And some of them, unfortunately, their roots got messed up. So honestly, these may not even work. That one's in pretty rough shape. I don't think I'm going to use this one. Its roots are pretty much gone. I think same with this one. I think the chicken just got it too much. These 2, I think I can salvage. And I hope all these are good. So maybe 6, 2, 3. So maybe I'll do kind of similar to the strawberries, 3 and 3. Hopefully these won't just fall apart.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing.
So Garrett just got back with the other cattle panels, so we're getting a start on putting these up. What we did just now is just put this first half, so we don't have the other half up right now. We just stuck the first half in the dirt. These two are overlapping a little bit, which I knew they would, and that's fine. So we are just gonna get started zip tying this side to these two posts just to hold it sturdy. And then we'll put the second side up, zip tie it to this side, and then also zip tie it over here.
Riding out the waves, all the ebbs and flows used to bring me down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Feel the tide coming. Know the feeling now. Used to lose my ground. I'm wiser now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Learn to sail the storm. Know and have a plan. Used to get knocked down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out.
So we just finished up building the trellis. It looks great. I'm going to show y'all that real quick, and then all we have left to do is just plant a few more things, and then I think we are going to call it a day. So let me turn y'all around here. So here is the trellis. Since we used 4 panels technically for this, it's a lot wider than I originally intended. Like the walkway here, I was expecting it to kind of be that wide and over. So I'm actually really pleased with how wide it is. It looks great. So again, it is kind of pointed up top just because we did connect the panels, but we used 4 cattle panels here. So that is looking really good. I went ahead and put some compost, dug up and put compost all along this line so we can grow things to also kind of go up this side of the trellis. I'm gonna come around here and show y'all from this side. So that is what it looks like. So the plan for over here is to put some loofah on this side, and then most of this be green beans going up the trellis. So we'll be able to come inside, pick off the green beans just from right up here. It will be great. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. It was pretty easy, pretty inexpensive compared to, you know, the size, and if we were to buy just a pre-made trellis, this is definitely a lot more cost efficient. So one more look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and start with planting the stuff on this side. There really isn't too much to plant on each side. So down here and at the very end of the other side, I am gonna do some of these purple coneflowers. So just a little bundle at this end, a little bundle at the other end, kind of throughout here. I'm gonna do some black-eyed Susans. There is a vining black-eyed Susan, and then I guess just a cut flower. I thought I was getting the vining. I don't think I did, so we'll kind of see once this pops up what it is. I may have to go out and get another flower to vine up this way. And then, well, that's what we'll start with. So we'll go ahead, get this out of the way, and then we'll talk about what's next.
Write it out. Write it out.
The last thing I've got to do out here is just plant my carrots. Like I said, these are the kinds I'm doing. These little fingers, just some normal orange carrots, and then these cosmic purple carrots. So I have seen a girl here on YouTube, I'll link her below, I don't remember her channel right off the top of my head, but she does what's called chaos gardening. She just kind of sprinkles her seeds around, whatever pops up, pops up. And instead of spacing out these tiny little carrot seeds just evenly, I'm gonna do her method of just chaos gardening and just kind of sprinkle all these carrots around. Whatever pops up, pops up. I'll go through, thin them once they start growing. But I think that's gonna be the best way to grow carrots. I've got this section I know that is specifically for carrots, so I'm just gonna sprinkle all these different kinds around. I will the next few weeks, like next weekend and then probably the weekend after, go through, sprinkle some more carrots around, just so they grow at different times. But I am gonna go ahead, go through and chaos garden these carrots. So I think that's going to be it for today. I'm just going to go through here real quick, pick up all my stuff from planting today, building this, go ahead, give everything a good water, and then that is going to be it for today. Like I said, the next few weeks I'm just going to come out here, sprinkle probably a few more carrots, maybe some more lettuce, maybe in like a week or two, we'll kind of see about that. But until our last frost, that's really going to be it for the bulk of gardening. I know for me, I plan on April 14th. That's like a week and a half after my last average frost. I plan on coming out here and getting everything planted. So tomatoes, peppers, different squashes, stuff like that. I'll come out here then and get everything planted. But until then, that is pretty much it for the garden. I'll come out here constantly watering, keeping an eye on things. But yeah, so thank y'all for watching, coming along for